Is this the best Marvel show ever that was never promoted? Like, hell, for
That's
me,
my
it was.
review. That was my review. Uh, Bro, the show was brilliant. I haven't binged a
Perfect.
show in
So good.
ages. You know when you're like, oh shit, let me move this meeting, or you know, try and
Yeah.
sort out things for
Yeah.
the day where you're shuffling because the first three episodes had got me. This was a character based Marvel show, which they haven't done in a long time since the first phase of the MCU, bro.
But it
We're
was done
finally
so
getting,
different. There was
yeah,
no antagonists and there are my power. I need my moment of when I really true my power and I'm gonna be this hero. No, none of that. It was bro, it didn't follow any formula. It gave all 8 episodes straight away. There was no marketing around it. The whole story behind him wasn't even him about his powers. In fact, he didn't want his powers. He felt like that wasn't it. He wanted to be an
hindrance.
actor. He's trying to
Yeah,
be a regular dude. He's trying to be a regular actor in LA. But brilliant. And Trevor, absolutely fantastic, fan favorite. And the amount of wisdom Trevor's got now, you're like, oh man, he has gone through some shit. I know he's funny, and he was a
he's
Mandarin
gone
to
for
some
yeah.
crazy terrorists. The wisdom he's providing out there is like, man, that is a man who has gone through some shit in his life, some serious shit in his life, and uh, and being able to provide this wisdom to this young man that he's obviously like been spying and whatnot. Trevor was the fan favorite. Every scene when they were like, "When you the Mandarin," I would crack up laughing, bro. It was so funny because you're like, wouldn't people recognize that he was the Mandarin? And like they'll be like, when they got to the house to get that stolen bike, and it's like, all right, here's the character scene. I'm good cop, you're bad cop, blah blah blah. Soon as they open the door, it's like, aren't you the Mandarin? I'm dead. But this movie was even the comedy wasn't even like Marvel comedy. This was like actually great written comedy, stuff like that. It
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah, 100%,
perfect.
100%. Uh, Marvel did something good here, and I know we're going to go on to the marketing. Let's just focus on the show itself and like the way it because I saw something different in the show. You know, the first couple of episodes showed us the characters. The second episode showed us, sorry, the middle episode showed us a bit of friendship, bond, like kindership and trust, and then tension, and then the ending, which I thought Marvel were gonna mess up on, was to give us a big spectacle and lose, like rush everything, and they didn't. Because for some weird reason, I expected like a big Wonder Man showdown, you know, everybody getting fucked up, buildings blowing up and shit. And it didn't because it gave me a character who already had trust issues and insecurities because of what burden he carries, which is his powers, to come to a point where it's like, oh fuck, man, I trusted this dude, man, he fucked me. To actually get into a point where he's like, this is spoilers. You know what? He's my only friend though, and he did do good for me, even though he
Right.
betrayed me. He was there for me, and I
Right.
still
And they
became Wonder
emphasize
Man.
so
Yeah,
much. They emphasize so much in the show about how he doesn't have friends. So when he had this real friend who was actually his friend, I know he's fucked up, but he spied on him, but he ended up being his friend and he showed such a sacrifice. It's like even Trevor grew as well from Wonder Man's character in the sense that he finally took accountability of his actions and whatnot, and that's why he sacrificed himself almost for him at the end.
I love that.
But
I love
they
that.
emphasize so much, yeah, and I again I loved that at the end as well because it wasn't a big spectacle because there was no build up to no bad guy. I loved that, like
Mm,
it wasn't even a superhero movie. It was just about two actors, kind of like two buddy cop actors or whatnot,
yeah,
trying to make it in Hollywood. The insecurities that they go through, the panicking that they go through with auditions, what goes through an actor's head, really kind of, like trying to put themselves in that zone of being an actor. Like, this is all I got. He's really trying to be an actor. So the success story was like, he made it, he became the actor. And it was all, what's crazy as well is like, to be a great actor, you have to really dig into yourself. You have to
mm,
really like be yourself and be true to yourself. But here's acting. The whole point of acting, and I know there's a whole aspect of it, but the whole point of acting is faking it. But in real acting, it's like yes, you're faking being someone else, but you're really kind of digging into your own emotions and trying to be yourself. But then here's someone who does not want to be himself because he doesn't like himself, that part of himself. So he's truly
mm.
not trying to get that out. So this whole crazy thing around acting is kind of crazy.
Listen, bro, really, really good. A couple of Easter eggs. I love when the Mandarin gets caught. He does that. That's one of the comic books from Iron Man. I love that. There's so many Easter eggs in it, but it's not even that. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna give it its flowers. All right. I was clapping at the end, bro. I haven't got up out of my seat since Mandalorian when Luke Skywalker showed up. There's only two shows that made me get out of my seat and come up to the screen and say that scene where he does save Trevor was so delightful. Ah, what a show, bro! What a show! All right, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Did you guys enjoy Wonder Man?
Thanks for watching, and make sure you follow us on all our socials. You got X, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads, and do subscribe to the YouTube channel for more of the long form content and the breaking news. Also, guys, if you guys are on the commute, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Spotify. And there's some more videos for you guys to watch.